Good afternoon. England Great Sports Network.
That's our signature music there.
Turn that music
You sure
down,
you want me to
DJ.
turn that down? People, they might want to hear some of that signature music that we got going on here.
Amazing Great Sports Network. I am Eric KJ, and that is Mr.
Clay Morris. Clay Morris here from cold and gray and dreary Boston, Massachusetts. Yes, I have left the southwest Florida sun behind me, way behind me. I don't think I've seen the sun. Well, anyway, guys, I don't want to depress you. Because depressing enough is the Lakers losing, by a last-second shot by Jamal Murray. Because LeBron, who was supposed to have Jamal Murray, and looked at him as he came up court, immediately bounced away and let D'Lo do a stab at him. He didn't even pick up D'Lo's guy. He just stood there anyway. After D'Lo made a stab at Jamal Murray, and instead left Jamal Murray to be covered by Anthony Davis, a 6'11" guy. And then they were surprised they lost. No, I got to throw one more caveat in this. LeBron James had the chance to ice the game. See, the game was tied. Tied, right? It was 89-89 or 91-91, one of the two. And LeBron James pushed off on Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, knocked him down. The dude went flying about 10 feet behind him. You did see this play, right? The play right before the shot?
No, I didn't see that.
Well.
Oh, you're talking about the Murray shot.
And he's going to his left. And Kentavious Caldwell-Pope is guarding him. But what he does is he gives him a little forearm. I mean, it's LeBron. Dude went flying like 10 feet away. LeBron stopped right there at the three-point line, looked at him on the ground. Nobody else went to pick him up. Had a wide-open three-point shot, and of course, he missed it. And of course, ESPN fails to mention this repeatedly. We all saw it. He had a chance to ice the game. It was over. No one was guarding him. He had a wide-open shot. And he choked. That's right. And Reggie Miller was still playing for the Knicks at the time. He would have went like this to LeBron, like he did the Knicks. LeBron choked. And they didn't even want to pick up Jamal Murray. And they lost. And everyone's complaining about AD, about Austin Reeves, about Derek Russell or D'Angelo Russell. No, the problem is LeBron James.
Listen, Davis hit 32 points. He did his job.
It's never enough when it comes.
Hey, let me put this out here. We got like three listeners on just checking us out. If you guys want to send us your email in the chat, we can invite you on as guests and just plug you right in. Plug you right in. You can jump in on the conversation by chat, or you can jump in on the conversation by actually viewing your beautiful face. So just letting you know, it's out there. It's out there.
Hey, why don't we just bring them in and let them take over the show? They probably have more gripes than us about their team. we really don't have any gripes. I mean, the Lakers aren't my team. The Celtics are my team, and I like OKC a lot. I think OKC is really exciting, but they're too young. I don't think they're going to go far this year. But my gripe is always let me play this for you, ladies and gentlemen. Now, my compadre here, Eric James, has not seen this. So you and him are going to see this together. It's a detailed look at how the Lakers win. Observe.
Sure, LeBron had himself a night, going 6 for 20 from the field in this one and being defended for stretches by 6', 170-pound, but thankfully for LeBron, Old Faithful never left his side. His go-to clutch performer that has been there every step of the way over the last two seasons, where since the beginning of last year's regular season and including the playoffs over that time, the Lakers have now attempted 1,104 more free throws than their opponents. Over that span of time, the team with the second highest differential is the New York Knicks with just 372.
What?
Yes, the Lakers have not merely shot 1,104 more free throws than they have given up in the last 2 seasons, but that total is a staggering 732 more.
Yikes.
Yikes. Yikes. But I mean, it never passed the eye test over the last 2 years. And we complained about it when we talked about the NBA last year. You remember when we looked at the free throws and we would look at the free throws and the Lakers would always have it. It was almost like a double. Like they'd have 29 to 15. In that game against the Pelicans, which they're talking about where he went 6 for 20, they had 29 free throws to the Pelicans 15. He had 10 free throws. Anthony Davis had 10. The disparity is unbelievable, ladies and gentlemen. And I don't know why anybody's talking about the Lakers. They're just a made-up team. There's just a lot of hype that the NBA has floated because they want all the Laker fans to buy all the memorabilia that they can, and jerseys and sneakers and headbands and wristbands. And they're just trying to make as much money off they can of those clowns because the Lakers suck.
Well, I'll bring this other thought is when LeBron played for Cleveland, they couldn't win a championship. So he decided, I got to go somewhere with
Taking my talent to Miami
to assist me to win a championship. So he went to Miami. He won a championship. Left Miami and went back to Cleveland, won a championship. Left Cleveland, went back to LA during COVID in the bubble. Championship.
Right.
So never could he seem to do it as within his own means of I'm gonna make the people around me better because I'm gonna win a championship. So he's unlike the Bird, the Magic, the Jordan. Them guys that move around from team to team to get no championship. That's like we can't play in the sandbox with you. I can't play in the sandbox with you because you're not doing enough. You're not doing enough. I'm not doing enough, but you're not doing enough. So, great guy. He's a great guy. Great guy. Super guy. Super family guy.
Super family guy. Super family
However,
guy. Maybe a little bit over two. Maybe two. Got to lay off his son. Tell his son, hey, basketball. You don't need to play basketball. Maybe two.
You really don't. You really don't. And if that's not his dream, he need to rethink. He need to rethink that. Excuse me. He need to rethink that because you only get one heart, man. Well, you can get a second one, but if your heart got some issues, man. I'm praying that you make the right decision for you, bro.
We're praying that you do. Those of us who are from and have lived in Boston and have lived through the Reggie Lewis situation where he had a heart attack and on the court and he had some sort of situation with his heart on the court and didn't want to give it up, but he was back practicing and just shooting basketballs again, and it happened again, and he died right there. So we don't want to
searched around for a doctor to give the okay.
Right.
Searched around for a doctor to give the okay, but unfortunately, that was a bad move because it's more to life than just sports, guys. You got to understand that. It's more to life than just sports. So getting off of that, back to the playoffs. Well, Monday night, Anthony Davis hit 32 points. Let's see. Hachimura, 38 minutes, 3 points. LeBron James, 38 minutes, 26 points. D'Angelo Russell, 39 minutes, 23 points. And then Mr. Reeves, 33 minutes and 9 points. They played their bench and they totaled 6 points from the bench. So that's another thing. They don't have a bench to even give anybody a true break that's going to put some numbers on the board.
Eric, I'm going to disagree with you. LeBron doesn't want to come out the game. He wants to make people think that he's in there trying so hard. He don't play a lick of defense.
Yeah,
he spends his whole time wandering around. Everyone else knows who their man is. LeBron never seems to know who his man is.
He got to prepare for a fast break.
Yeah, right. He's got to save his energy for that fast break of running over some 6'1" guy who weighs 150 pounds.
You got to
And then
get
he's
that
going to flex.
the Sports Center joint. Then flex. I
Right,
mean,
then
that's
he's going to flex. He's going to lie on the ground and flex after he runs over that 6'1" dude. And then he weighs 100 more pounds. He's going to flex and he's going to shrug his shoulders.
Yeah. Well, Denver's not having it.
You know what? I gotta love LeBron. I gotta love him because he's so much. He gives so much conversation.
Crying to the ref. The refs is the refs' fault.
Huh?
It's the refs' fault.
Oh well, he said it was the ref's fault.
Well, I mean, Denver's not doing much better. They're actually running their starters overtime too. Everybody's doing like close to 40 minutes each.
Wow.
You know? Close to 40.
Wow.
I mean, Gordon, 40 minutes, 14 points.
Get out of here.
Porter Jr., 38 minutes, 22 points. Jokic, 41 minutes, 27 points. Murray, 40 minutes, 20 points. Caldwell, 35 minutes, 6 points. Then their bench totaled 12 points in 10, 15, 28, about 40 minutes total.
They will be ripe for when the Celtics get to them because they will be run down. All the Celtics got to do is get through the heat. And it is over. It's a done deal.
Well,
now we
we'll see.
We can segue right into the Celtics from here.
Okay. Well, I want to talk about the injuries first.
All right, let's go to the injuries.
Now, Embiid, bro. Injuries have been your thorn in your side, man. But coming back when you're not really prepared to come back, he can't even jump without falling. So when he jumps, notice he'll jump whenever he do leave the ground. When he comes down, he purposely falls so he don't have to land on that foot. I mean that knee, literally. And then the guys are spending, a good 15, 20 minutes every time they go to trying to pull him up, man.
He's a big load to pick. He's about 350. Yeah.
So he's shooting. He shoots well but he can't even get up and down the court. So if you can't get up and down the court, Joel, you might think about letting somebody with some fresh legs get in there, and do what they do, because you're not really helping your team, man. Then you're not helping yourself, because now you're gonna be laid up all summer long because your legs it's probably blown up every night every time you get done.
Joel, it's over. This season's over. You're hurting your team. I'm going to say something Mr. James wanted to say, but didn't want to say, but I'll say it because I don't think it's that I don't have any dignity or class. It's just I don't mind saying things that kind of, Joel, you're hurting your team. You're hurting your team. Your team would be better off without you because somebody's going to pull their back out trying to pick you up off the court. Right, because you're falling every time. Somebody's going to hurt themselves trying to pick you up. You can't get down the court, so you're slowing down the offense. You can't get down the court, so you're slowing down the defense. Philadelphia should just, they should just pull you. I guess if it's up to you, you will play. They should just tell you no, because really, what you look like is just you look done. You're cooked. You're nothing. You're ready to be eaten. You're a dead crow.
Yeah, because the Knicks ain't gonna let up, man. The Knicks are pushing every time they get a chance. They pushing that ball, man. They're not gonna slow the game down. So even when Joel gets the ball to bring it down, he give it up. He ain't trying because he don't plan to go past half court if he don't have to.
If I was the Knicks, I'd pressure him. But I let Hartenstein in whatever center you got go up there and pressure him. You probably steal the ball. He don't want to even.
He has been losing. He's been getting a bunch of steals lately. That is true.
Go then take the ball away from him. He don't want it.
Yeah, man, it's terrible. Yeah, Joel, you're looking real bad, man. I mean, Maxi's doing what he can. Let me see. T. Harris, 41 minutes, 10 points.
Well, he's always a disappointment.
Joel Embiid, 39 minutes, 12 of 29 for 34 points. I mean, he's still scoring. Lowry, he's still flopping everywhere. 34 minutes, aggravating people for 8 points. Let's see. Maxey, 44 minutes. He's hitting 12 of 22 for 35 points. And then you got Aubrey Jr., 26 minutes for 4 points. And actually, they don't even have a bench, but they got Badham, Reed, and Heel. Only 3 guys on the bench. So they're really, really hurting, man. So they don't even have anybody else. So I don't know. There's not another center other than Embiid that's prepared to play. So
Yeah.
I don't know. Wow.
But you're more of a feeling person than me, and you feel sorry for him. I don't feel sorry for him. It's get off the court, buddy. The next guy up.
There's no next guy. You have to go down to the junior league and somebody up, man.
I'm of the opinion of this. We watch football, and when we're watching football, you always see some guy get injured, and then somebody's got to come out and look at him, and then another. And 5 minutes later, they're coming out there and they're helping him on his feet. I'm the type of guy that I think we need 2 guys, 6'4" guys that weigh about 250 pounds, right? At least 2 run out at a time. They're having a long white coat and a white hat, let them know that they're with the medical facility. And when a guy gets hurt, instead of stopping all that, time and, momentum of the game, have these 2 guys run out there, each one grab a leg and drag his butt off the field. Put him over in the towel and let the doctor examine him. See, I don't have those feelings like, oh, I feel sorry for the guy. No, get him off the field. There's a game to be played. And that's the way I feel about you, Joel. I love you. But there's a game to be played, and you're holding it up.
Yeah, because them New York boys, they're going to keep coming.
Yeah, they're running up and down the court.
They're running.
Especially because you can't run.
Yeah. That doggone
deep run Joel into the ground.
I don't know, Joel. You're going to have a long summer to think about it if you don't pull yourself out of there, man, and say, hey, this knee just ain't letting me go.
Yeah.
Ain't letting me go.
Hey,
all right.
Wait a minute now. Can they get new knees? I don't think new knees are possible for athletes yet, but for retired people. But, yeah, well, sorry about that, Joel.
Well, he just had it rebuilt. You can rebuild him. He's like the $6 million man.
Well, they didn't rebuild it good enough.
No, it's rebuilt good enough. He didn't have the enough time to rehab. The rehab is the biggest part.
He just needs new parts. New parts. Get some new parts in there.
Well, I don't know. I don't think you're gonna get past New York like that, Joel. So
no, they're not.
New York's gonna close to sweep them right now. It's not looking good.
It's gonna be a sweep.
All right, so we're going to the Celtics. The Celtics. We play tonight.
Wait. Before we go to the Celtics, we got to go to this. Caitlin Clark.
25 million?
That's not it. See, Caitlin. You should have went with Ice Cube.
No.
You could have had that 28 million. You could have upped him another 5 million from the 5 million that he was offering you. You would have been making close to $50 million, even more, probably $100 million in 5 years. Okay, Caitlin? Don't go to the WNBA. It's a waste of your time and talent. Okay, don't waste your time. Go make your money, get out there, and then get out in 5 to 8 years and have a family. All they're going to do is beat you up in the WNBA because they don't like you. They don't like you, and they ain't never going to like you. They may smile on your face. They're going to smile on your face, Caitlin, but they're going to be hating on you. Don't waste your time.
Caitlin, you made the right decision. Knock yourself out. Enjoy. Because she's gonna go off into the shadows.
That's what I mean. She's gonna go off into the shadows. She didn't need to. She's wasting her time in the NBA. You could be a star in the Big Three. You could be a star. It needs you. They need you. You need it.
Leave it alone, Caitlin. Leave it alone.
Caitlin, bro, you know what, Caitlin, if you hear this, that's what you're going to end up in the WNBA. Just cooked chicken. Because them big bufferillas are just going to chase you down and hack you all over the place.
You'd be like fried crow.
Fried crow.
Or eating some crow.
You're going to be eating some crow if you go to the WNBA. Don't go. Don't go, Caitlin. Go to the Big Five and make double. And they'll even give you more money. Caitlin, don't listen to these people. Listen to me. I got your best interest at heart. I'm looking out for you. Remember that. I'm looking out for you.
You're good where you're at, Kaylin. You already signed the deal. You're good where you're at.
Oh gosh.
All right. Miami. Will
Boston,
Butler
Boston,
come
Boston.
back? Will Butler not come back? What are they gonna do?
He's coming back
You
because
think so?
because other than LA, the next most favorite team of the NBA front office and management is undeniably the Miami Heat. There's no way the Miami Heat can get away with playing the way they do unless the NBA looks the other way. Giannis went out injured last year due to the Heat. Tatum went out injured last year due to the Heat. He almost went out again injured this year due to the Heat. They know that Pat Riley is a jerk. And they've been letting Pat Riley get away with being a jerk and basically lauding it, talking about he has a tough-nosed, gritty team. They never hold him accountable for what his team does to other players and how they hurt them and how they slide underneath them so that when they're taking the charge, the person has no place to come down and usually twists his ankle or hurts his back in some way by trying to avoid them. This is something they do quite regularly. Just like anyone can notice that the LA is going to get twice as more free throws than the other team, any team they play. Miami is going to do something dirty at least 5 to 6 times a game. And this is even when they're winning. Okay? So they're definitely going to try to draw out this series in order to get Jimmy Butler back in there to see if anything can happen. I don't think it's going to make a difference. I like to let the NBA go ahead and try just so the Celtics can put the boots to them anyway.
You know, something else I looked at. Miami don't overwork their starters. Jovic, 26 minutes, 10 points. Martin, 29 minutes, 4 points. Adebayo, 36 minutes, 24 points.
Wow.
Hero, 34 minutes, 11 points. And this new kid, Jaquez Jr.
Yeah, I mean, jackass.
He's doing 36 minutes, 16 points.
How about Duncan Robinson?
Robinson's coming off the bench with 15 minutes.
Wow.
Hines Smith, 26 minutes. Wright, 26 minutes. And Kevin Love, 13 minutes. So he's really evened out the playing time.
I don't know why they can't win with that team.
Well, so it gives them fresher legs, you know, against the Celtics, because the Celtics are still they pushing their guys.
Well, they're bringing Hauser and Horford and Pritchard off the bench.
That's the only three.
Yeah.
Hauser they gave him with 14 minutes. Horford 26 minutes and Pritchard 24 minutes. But Tatum's doing 41. Porzingis is doing 34. Holiday 33. White 33 and Brown 34.
Yeah, surely Missoula can do better than that, but he's a second-year guy. And that's what I'm going to say as far as that goes. Maybe he doesn't feel comfortable with that. He's running with his horses. In the long run, that could come back to haunt him.
He should go a little deeper with Tillman and Brissett, you know.
Right.
That would shorten the time for Tatum and Brown.
Well, he's playing with fire. He's got to win. Or he's going to be this.
But I mean, but you know how we talked about when they get in the third quarter, how they hit cruise. You know, they ain't hitting cruise control because they want to. They're hitting cruise control because they're tired.
Well, you know, you might have a point. We didn't consider that. We just thought, hey, they're not playing.
Go, dude. You can't play a whole game at 100 miles an hour.
No,
especially when you got talent on the bench. And we talk about them having the deepest bench. So they got to dig a little deeper into that bench, man.
They're going to have to use that talent because they can't play 40, north of 30, 35 minutes, 4 or 5, 6 games without wearing down and increasing the chance for injury.
Right. That's key. Just like that doggone undercut that Tatum took.
Yeah.
case in point, had he not been out there as long, maybe that would have been one less fall he took.
Right. And back spasms really can be a problem, as me and Mr. James know. Sciatica, back spasms, whatever you want to call it. Woof.
Sciatica.
We'll have to refer him to Kim. We have this 70-year-old massage therapist, and she saved us. Otherwise, we'd be walking hunched over like the Hunchback of Notre Dame with a cane, a hurricane, trying to hurry along. That would be us if it wasn't for this massage therapist. So, any of you guys who hear this and need a good massage therapist, I mean, really a good one. I mean, this is the best one I've had in 30, in 40, I think I started getting massages about 40 years ago, and she's the best. So, if you're having any type of back pain, this is the person you need.
Back, shoulder, all that. She said one finger.
Oh man, that one finger now. I'm going to tell you now, don't listen to that one finger bit. All right? She can do more with her one finger than most guys can do with their whole hand. We're not kidding you. We are not kidding you. We are totally 100% serious that she is unbelievable. So, Jason, if you get hurt,
great.
you better call us about Kim. We're the only ones who have the hookup with her.
And she's only around. Maybe you can convince her to stay longer, but she's only around for another year.
She said maybe 2. She said if I hit the lottery, she'll stay around for 2. Good. Woman's got to make her money before she retires. She's 70 now. She says she wants to get out before she's 72.
You wouldn't even know she's 70. Wouldn't even know.
Oh no, she's listen. I think she's magical. It must be something. She must have some herbs or something she's working with. I have no idea. My back is turned to her, but she's unbelievable.
Yeah, you was a bent over.
Speaking of which, the Celtics. So, is it going to go 5 or 6 or 7 or 8 or whatever?
All they got to do is go down there and win 1. They should win 2, but if they keep on running them boys like they're running them, it's only a matter of time where they're gonna give a game up in the third, fourth quarter by laying back because they tired. So go deeper in your bench, we might be able to finish this up. You don't go deep in your bench, we coming back to Boston.
And as he does this, as Riley is supposed to do this, they had no reason not to play their starters because remember they're the underdogs, so they should be trying to win. So by not playing their starters, they're actually playing the long game. They're trying to rest these guys in case Jimmy Butler does come back. And when they do, they'll have the legs and they'll have the momentum to take the Celtics out. So, as we always talk about with Foster and Riley, there's always a game inside the game inside the game. They're not just resting these guys because, well, for their health or that they don't think they can win. They do think they can win, but they're playing the long game. Make a concerted effort now, stand, make a stand, make a stand to them, but not overexert themselves. When the moment that Butler comes back, and then they can start pushing the pedal to the metal, and the Celtics would be a little tired. So Joe Mazzulla needs to get up on the game within the game within the game.
It's a chess game. It's a chess game.
It's a chess game.
You got to make them back moves every once in a while,
Sometimes you have to back up. Yeah.
Guys, don't Tatum and Brown, don't take it personal. If they pull back some of your minutes, it's for your best. It's for your best. You come back strong towards the end.
It's for your best. Riley's looking forward to be a 7-game series, buddy. And if he's able to lull you to sleep and steal one, man, series might be over.
No, let's not contemplate that, but let's just hope that they can get this game right, win this series, so we can move on. Lots of game to play.
What do we got here? Oh, Brian Ingram. Is Zion coming back?
Let me see. I don't think
Speaking of injuries, Zion just walked off the court, without even grabbing his hamstring or anything, just walked off.
He didn't know which one it was.
But he's reaching for his back in that one. I think he was just I don't know what he was doing there, just making a gesture, maybe.
I don't know. Zion, what are you gonna do? You gonna come back or not? I don't know. Maybe Zion's watching Embiid.
Zion, at least we know Embiid has put it out there. Zion has never put it out there. They say it's a hamstring injury, and at least get out there and try to run up and down the court, dude.
They're looking at let's see, Zion Williamson. They're looking at what's today's date? Wow.
Today's the 24th.
He was supposed to come back yesterday, so he didn't. Yeah, he's down for the 23rd. No, he's down for return on May 1st. Sorry.
We should have known. The series should be over by then.
Reevaluated. 1 week.
The series should be over by then.
Yeah, Zion, you let your team down. You let your team down, man.
Wait a minute, he's been in the league 5 years. I don't think he's ever made it to the end of the year. Not once.
I mean,
yeah, he's been in the league 5 years.
Man. They still.
And I don't think Zion has ever finished a year in the 5 years he's played in the NBA. And he ain't gonna finish either. That's right. I'm gonna say it right now, he ain't gonna finish. If he ain't finished a game in 5 years, it's only gonna get worse from here.
Oh no, man. Come on, Zion, you could do better than that. And he's a beast.
But there's always a burger calling to him. There's a McDonald's burger, a Wendy's burger.
You don't let him talk about you like that, Zion? Come on, man.
Burger King, or some chicken shack that's calling out to him. The wings are flapping. There's a drumstick that has his name on it. Nah, he ain't coming back from this. He ain't coming back.
Well, I mean,
they
might steal a game here and there against OKC because look like they cooking.
OKC is ready to drop a game. They're so inexperienced. I mean, these guys, they shouldn't even be in the playoffs. Period. I mean, nobody picked them for the. Do we have our playoffs thing? Where's Mr. Moore? Nobody picked these guys to be in there. They weren't supposed to be there at all.
Don't talk about it. Playoffs? You kidding me? Playoffs? I just hope we can win a game.
Yeah, that was OKC. And all of a sudden, OKC came out of nowhere and won the whole West. I don't think they're going to keep it up. I think the pressure's on them now. So I don't see them being able to maintain that focus. I think their nerves are everywhere. This is all new to them. They barely won by 2 points the other night, and they had to scrape, claw, and grind to win that game. And against the Pelicans, without Zion Williamson.
And that's that one piece. But I think the Pelicans can do a little better and get past OKC, at least make it to the second round and show Zion that, hey, we can do it without you. You know what I'm saying? Since you can't stay healthy, we can do it without you. So I'm rooting for the Pelicans, man.
Yeah, well, you know what? I don't think Zion's going to be upset. There's going to be a burger there to console him somewhere.
All right, what we got? Kawhi
Leonard was hurt too. What do we got with Kawhi Leonard? He came back though.
Kawhi, oh man. He's another cat that just can't seem to stay healthy, man.
Kawhi Leonard.
But Paul George is playing the best ball he's played in years.
Maybe there's not enough balls for that team because they won without Kawhi Leonard. Leonard comes back and now they lose because you have to give him the ball too.
You got to slow him down. You got to slow the things down, man. He can't come in too hard.
You know what? They should have left him on the bench.
But they playing. Yeah, well.
Yeah, because they got Russell Westbrook, Paul George, James Harden. That's three guys that demand the ball right there. You're gonna bring in a fourth?
Well, now as the playoffs, they got to work together, man. They got to work together.
Forget about it.
Stop demanding the ball so much.
Like the Sopranos. Forget about it.
Forget it.
It ain't happening.
Harden's playing some good ball, though.
That's till the pressure's on. When the pressure's on, James Harden is going to disappear again. Where's my possum man? I took it off. I wish I had it. Yeah, James Harden is going to disappear again because James Harden does not like to play with pressure.
They too got a short bench. They only got Plumlee, Westbrook, and Powell coming off the bench. Everybody else is hurt.
Are they hurt?
Yeah.
Well, they're old. I mean, it won't be long before Westbrook or Harden goes. And Paul George, he's on borrowed time.
He's doing great for that knee injury he had, that leg injury he had a few years back. Man.
That's my point.
Yeah.
He's rolling the dice. He's on borrowed time. It's gonna come up. It's gonna come up snake eyes eventually. But he's on borrowed time. I don't even know how he's still playing. So the Mavericks should take care of the Clippers. That's my bet.
Okay. They should. They should. Because Kyrie's playing some great ball right now.
Yeah, Kyrie's playing some really great ball. Really great ball. And he played even better if Luka Doncic got out the way. We all know we've seen this year that Kyrie is hit another notch. He threw up this left hand last night, like he did in that game winner. It was unbelievable. Most guys can't make that shot with their right hand. Kyrie, I don't even know what's going on. I don't even know. Like maybe the rim has a magnet and the ball is has something in it that just draws it in when Kyrie throws it up there because it went through there, man. It went through there like perfect.
Yeah.
I wish I could make
it. Go ahead.
It was perfect.
Yeah, if the rest of the team pick up, I don't know what Jones Jr. and Gafford doing. Jones Jr. didn't hit nothing. Gafford hit 3 points. They got a full bench. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. They got 10 guys waiting to come in.
Did they play any of them?
Yeah. Keebler, 27 minutes
for
3 points. Prosper, 1 minute. How do you play 1 minute?
1 minute.
Tim Hardaway, 16 minutes.
That sounds like a Stephen A. Smith joke.
Yeah. 1 minute he got that scholarship, and then he broke his kneecap in half.
1.5 points. My average was 1.5 points. How many games did you play again? You played 3 games? No. See, I didn't even play any. Then how did you even score 1.5 points?
I don't know.
So anyway, Prosper scored 1 point.
1 point. Tim Hardaway, 16 points. 16 minutes for 6 points. D. Powell, 1 minute, another 1 minute guy.
Yep.
Lively, the second, 19 minutes for 3 points. Jay Green, 9 minutes for 4 points. 16 minutes for 3 points. AJ Lawson, 1 minute. And Hardy, 1 minute.
There's a lot of guys that got to play that 1 minute. It must be 1 minute of garbage time.
At the end of the quarter, he's going right now.
End of the game.
2 seconds left. But yeah, they got a full bench, so I don't know. I mean, there's some things that they can probably do to get their rotation up and get some fresh legs out there. But Jones and Gafford ain't playing long minutes. They got 18 minutes for Jones and 14 minutes for Gafford. So only people playing long minutes is Kyrie for 39, Doncic for 42, and PJ Washington for 37 minutes.
How many did PJ Washington get? That guy's a sometime guy.
11 points, 4 of 10 field goals.
Yeah, and you out there that long, you should get more than 11 points.
Yeah, it should be at least 20 points somewhere.
Okay, let's move on to the Pacers.
The Pacers.
Whoa. Yeah, Pacers against the Bucks. And they won last night without, beating a Giannis less Milwaukee Bucks team. In Milwaukee. That's right, in Milwaukee.
Wow, 125 to 108. They didn't just win; they blew them out.
Yeah, they put the boots to him.
Yeah. Well, Giannis, what you gonna do, bud?
Giannis,
1-1 now. They split the series.
Giannis,
If Indiana keep that Indiana keep that pace going back home, it's going to be serious.
I know. They take the two that they got at home, which they should without
Yeah.
Giannis. They should take those two and go back to Milwaukee 3-1. So even if Giannis does come back for that game, he'll be ill-prepared. He'll still be hurt. It'll be a rush job, and they'll have the Bucks on their heels. And if they get out on them in the first half by 15 or so, they can cruise and just walk throughout the game because the Bucks with Dame Lillard and Chris Middleton and Bobby Portis and Giannis and Robin, well, that guy, you know who he is, Lopez. They're going to be demoralized if they're down by a number of points after the first half. They won't come back.
I don't know. Lillard been playing some good ball too, but he can't do it by himself.
Well, how many points did he have? Like 30, 32?
34.
34?
He had 10 of 21. 39 minutes.
Yeah, well, I guess that if that was one of his better, whatever, and he still couldn't get it done. So I don't think it's going to get much better from there if he couldn't get it done with 34.
Yeah, because they lost by 20-plus points there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Run up and down the court playing Hooseville on them. Yeah. The Hoosiers. Indiana Hoosiers. Indianapolis. Yeah, same team. Yeah. Yeah. So they just went Hoosier on you.
It's like all the prime teams aren't doing as well like expected. Like Milwaukee expected to do really, really good this year. Philly expected to do really good this year. Miami has always been a thorn in our side, no matter what their standings position.
Yeah, that's
when they get
true.
to the playoffs, they gonna do some work. So unfortunately, the Bucks are gonna be out. Philly's gonna be out, and we're gonna get a couple of new names up in there for the second round of the playoffs.
Yeah, the Bucks are gonna be out, and Philly's gonna be out, and I'm hoping that Miami will be out too, because there was a team that did have a good year that people kind of expected to have a good year, but really didn't really expect them to have a good year, and that was the Boston Celtics. Do you know the Boston Celtics, with an average of 11.34 points per game, is the 5th highest in the history of the NBA?
Really?
Really. They average 11.34, which is behind the Los Angeles Lakers of Wilt Chamberlain, Gail Goodrich. Did they have Elgin Baylor at that time? I might still have been around, but anyway, yeah, Wilt Chamberlain, Jerry West, 71-72 Lakers with a 12.28. Then you have the 1970-71 Bucks with Kareem Abdul-Jabbar when he was that guy. They were 12.26. Then Chicago Bulls, 12.24.
Mm-hmm.
2016 Warriors, 17 Warriors at 11.63. And then you have the Boston Celtics. This year's Boston Celtics, 2023-24 Boston Celtics at 11.34. That's higher than all the rest of the Bulls and Warriors teams and every other. It's higher than the 2008 Celtics team, which came in at 10.1. So the Celtics did some work this year, and you know what? If they had wanted to play the last 10 games, they would have broke that freaking average. But they didn't. They had a chance to break it.
Well, one thing they aren't is stat runners.
They're not stat runners.
Because you remember that one game that Tatum could have hit 50 and he didn't. He came out the game with somebody else play.
Yeah.
They're definitely not stat run, which is good. But again, I think we might be on to something if Mazzulla can put a little better rotation from his bench and to keep them guys from running 40 minutes. They'd be tanking out around 30 minutes, 32 minutes, somewhere around there prior to, so they're not out. They're not out there just tired towards the end of the third quarter where they think it can hit that cruise.
Right. Because we can see the end game. We can see the end game. If they're not playing Tyler Hero any more than 33 minutes a game, but you're playing Jason Tatum 40 minutes a game, there's a reason why, Joe. There's a reason why he's reducing Tyler Hero's minutes when he should be out there more than Jason Tatum. If anybody should be trying to win these games in the absence of Jimmy Butler, you would think it would be the Heat would extend the time that their players, the core players, are going to play in order to win the game, at least to give them the best chance. But they're not even doing that. They're kind of conceding this right now and letting you tire out your players to come back and get you in the end, which is what he's doing. Let's not make any mistake about it. That is what he's doing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's gonna remember it's a chess game, bro. It's a chess game. So
it's a chess game. And Pat Riley is a dirty chess player. I don't think he does anything clean. If you turn your back, he's gonna switch a rook for a pawn and claim that it was always there. So don't turn your back on and be ready. Yeah, are you saying that I need psychiatric help or Pat Riley? And
help him, Lord.
Nothing but love. Nothing but love. So that's the Pacers. We've done that. OKC. I think we have to mention OKC. We mentioned the Knicks. Orlando is losing to I think I'm really surprised at this. I'm surprised at how well Cleveland's playing. They look really good, and whoever gets them next is in for a dogfight. I would not want the Celtics to take on Cleveland next.
Nah. Let somebody else handle that.
Yeah, let somebody else go for that one because go play the Knicks. Play the Knicks. I like their chances against the Knicks better than I like them against the Cleveland Cavaliers. They're playing that good.
Yeah.
And so we move that out, and the last one's OKC. OKC. Well, we didn't talk about the Suns. The Suns are down 2-0 to the Timberwolves. And then we have OKC. They should go. They might go up 2-0 on the Pelicans tonight without Zion. They should. They're playing at home. We'll see what happens. They had the jitters the first game, and those jitters might continue in the second game. The Pelicans might just knock them off. Now, we're going to move on. Were we going to talk about the NFL? I don't see anything different. Patriots aren't going to do anything different. They're going to go for a quarterback, or else they would have traded out of this pick already. I believe. We'll see what happens on draft night. That's upcoming Friday night.
Next Friday or this Friday? This Friday?
Yeah, this Friday. Isn't it this Friday? Yeah.
The 25th. Right.
Right. This Friday.
No, 26th.
Yeah, this weekend is the NBA draft.
Right. Well, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what we got with that. We can't call it till it happens now. It's close enough to wait and see.
And we got to talk about the Bruins. Come on, let's get it out. They lost at home
to the one team that they're supposed to be able to manage well.
They're supposed to, gaff these guys. Put them on a hook and just drag them around. Toronto Maple Leafs. Toronto finally won a game, and they might, have changed momentum.
What you gonna do, Bruins? What you gonna do?
Yeah, what you gonna do? You know what, Bruins? I'm losing all faith in you. You should have took the 2 games at home. The fact that you didn't makes me think you're suspect. And Toronto might get you down there and take 2 games in a row and come back and finish you off here. I wouldn't put it past you. Now, Mr. James has to go somewhere. He's gonna be off on a trip to, I think it's Rome, Italy. He's leaving tomorrow. Or somewhere that's in the Mediterranean, where they live on those yachts and they have people that come feed you as you lay there in your lounge chair. They have another person with a fan. Except I know his wife is not going to let a woman be standing over him, fanning him. So we'll see what happens then.
Yeah. I'll be away for this coming Saturday. I'll be in Atlanta for next Saturday.
You have some bulletproof vests and whatever to be in Atlanta.
They love me down there, man. They love me down there.
Everyone loves you until that stray one comes around the corner.
And I'll be in Puerto Rico for the third Saturday.
Here we go.
Hopefully we can keep our stream going even at a distance. I think Puerto Rico is a part of America, so we should be good.
Oh my gosh. I swear, I learned so much from being around this guy. Lifestyle of the rich and famous. When I grow up one day, I want to be like him.
Nah, it's not rich. It's plan. You plan your spots, brother. God makes a way.
Ain't no poor people going to these places that you going. I mean, you guys just forget, like as if anybody could do this. It ain't happening like that. Life ain't easy. Life ain't easy for everybody. But okay, listen. So we're gonna close out here. Give him a head start on what he's got to do, and that's it. But join in on Saturday. Saturday will be on WEZE, and it might just be me. I think it's just me because Marlon is out traveling. He's out traveling in the Far East. He's over in, I think he's in Malaysia now. He's doing the TikTok patrol over there. Something is going on over there. And Mr. James is doing the Caribbean South America trek. And I'm going to be by myself holding it down. I'll probably have a guest host, and you'll have to tune in to find out who that is. It might just be my wife.
Uh-oh.
You can believe. You can believe it. Yeah. Because she ain't gonna say much. I'll be dead as a doorknob 30 minutes into the show, and she'll just stare at the camera. My wife is when she makes up her mind she's not going to say anything, she sticks to it. She'll do that just to prove to me she means what she says. All right, so I think we can hit some music and get on out of here. Some of you here
with a prayer.
Oh, wait a minute. We definitely need to get a prayer. Whew.
Lord, we thank you for this time, Father. We thank you for life, health, and strength that you continue to work on us, Father, as we continue to strive for greatness, Father. Being the better us on each day that we are allowed to live one more time. We give you honor and praise. We thank you for Amazing Grace Sports Network, WEZE, and all the folks that reach out and chime in and see what we're doing. And hopefully you all will chat more and talk more as we go forward. We thank you, give you honor and the praise in your holy name, Jesus. Amen.
Amen. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Jesus, for each and every day, each and every night. And thank you for blessing us in so many ways.
Yes.
World, only thing you have to do is call on when you're in trouble, when you're down, and when you feel that you can't get over the hurdle. There's something insurmountable. There's a big obstacle in your way. Call on the name of Jesus, and watch that obstacle start shrinking right in front of you. Call on this name.
That's it.
You have nothing to lose and everything to gain. You have a good
Here we
time,
go.
everybody.
All right.
What's that?
We're good.
Can you hear it? All right.